What if I told you every time you hired someone, they are just going to quit? No one ever works for you forever, so why should we even hire people? I think it's a f***ing stupid idea. Hey guys, Justin Nelson here, CEO of Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistants. I'm just kidding. Hiring people is not a stupid idea. Sorry for the colorful language, I just had to catch your attention for a second. So here's the thing. When we hire virtual assistants, we're currently on part number 4 of why you should be hiring them. One of the benefits you get is something I call cross-training. Now, not cross-training like this or cross-training like this, like cross-training your organization. Now, we just got off part number 3, which talked about, the different timings and the night shift versus day shift. You can schedule people out. The one before that, we talked about niches where you can have different people and different things. One of the things we didn't talk about, though, was the benefit of having people cross-train. So in one of the previous videos, we talked about the benefit of me having 8 video editors, right? They saved me from getting my job back if 4 quit. But what we didn't talk about was the ability for cross-training. Cross-training not only benefits your organization from you getting your job back, cross-training also cultivates an environment and a culture that is very positive that people like to work for. Think about this. Think about if you work for a company where you are the only one within the company that can do that job. And whenever you go on vacation, everybody gets more stressed. Think about working in a company where when you go on vacation, more people get stressed. Think about when you get back, how excited they are to see you. And why are they excited to see you? They're excited to see you because you haven't been doing your job for the last week, and they're excited to see you because they're about to dump a pile of work on you. I don't know about you, but that wouldn't be a culture that as an employee I would be very excited to work in, is when I know that I'm the only person doing my job and I come back and I just have a pile of work that takes me more days, more long hours, more extended everything to work from. And so the purpose of cross-training is to prevent those, right? So for example, we have a lot of cross-training in Sphere Rocket. One example of this is we have an onboarding department. Our onboarding department is technically 1 person. However, I have 2 other people trained in onboarding to where if we needed to do onboarding calls while they're away, we could do it, right? Same with my videography department. Dan, who's my videographer, his wife is much better looking than him, and guess what? She's cross-trained. She can also do video and photography while Dan's gone, right? Maybe we just hire her full-time and fire Dan. What do you think, Dan?
Sounds like a terrible idea.
All right, but it's cross-training, right? I don't have to stop my content just because of this. And so when it comes to virtual assistants, because of all the principles I've already laid out in front of you before, right? Cost reduction, niches, all these different things, timing differences. This allows us to have more people in our organization, which allows cross-training to happen at a higher level. And when cross-training happens at a higher level, like I said, it's not only good for your business in terms of production, but also good in terms of your culture, and more importantly, retention. I'm gonna throw up a little bit graphic right here. This graphic is a graphic of the cost that it costs you when you have a bad hire, or even a good hire that ends up quitting. It's not just the cost of their salary. It's the cost of your time, it's the cost of your resources, it's the cost of your onboarding, it's the cost of all these fringe benefits. And so you can avoid all of those things when you have people in place. I mean this with the most respect in the world because I love my team to pieces. You'll see so many videos of us just absolutely having a great time. But I want my people to know that they're replaceable, right? I'm replaceable. Someone could come in and do my job just as good and if not better than I. But with that being said, I want people to know they're replaceable, and what I mean by that is I want them to know that in our organization we have a culture where our business is not going to be dependent on 1 person. Too many businesses are built on the dependency of 1 person. Someone dies, someone disappears, whatever happens. Okay, maybe not disappears, that's kind of weird. But you know what I mean, like if someone just bites it, do we want our entire organization to bite it too, right? It's, in my opinion, it's selfish. Now, to kind of bring back the positive of this one of the main benefits, which is reason number 4 that you should be hiring more virtual assistants if you don't have any already, is the ability to cross-train your organization. Even if it's a virtual assistant cross-training a US-based team, right? I have US-based team members that have VAs that know how to do their job if they were to ever get sick, go on leave, right? And we don't have to pressure that person to come back. So if you guys ever have any questions on what this can do for your business, feel free to drop it in the comments. But as always, Justin Nelson here, CEO of Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistants. We, of course, are here to help train, find, and recruit virtual assistants for you for just a few bucks an hour. And of course, keep providing you virtual assistant tips and tricks. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe, smash the like button, and I will see you guys in part number 5 of why you should be hiring virtual assistants.